here, and welcome back to This Week in WWE with TheJaseDawg. That's right, this is episode number 52, so let's get right into it, guys. If you haven't seen the previous episode, the link for that is in the description down below, as well as all of the recent links for all of the recent gameplays, which include 2K17 My Career Mode with TheJaseDawg, ARK, Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Layers of Fear, Among the Sleep, and Batman, the Telltale series. All their links will be in the description down below also, guys. So, let's get right into this one. 52 weeks. 52 bloody weeks of This Week in WWE, guys. That's 52 episodes of this series. That's pretty much a year. A whole year long of This Week in WWE with TheJaseDawg. No weeks missed. We're up to date. Of course, this episode's a little bit later on in the week. It's like in the next week. But it's still coming to you as soon as I can get it out. So guys, let's get right into this. We start with Raw. So we had Brock Lesnar versus everyone. So in that retrospect, we had Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens all in the ring. They're having like a little moment. Brock comes out, they're staring him down. Zayn jumps from the crowd, attacks Braun, all out brawl. So what ends up happening is Owens, Jericho, and Braun get thrown out of the ring. And then as that happens, Brock comes in, clotheslines Seth, I believe. Then he suplexed Roman, stared Zayn down, and then suplexed Zayn and took him to Suplex City. First time ever for Zayn to go there. We had Anderson and Gallows versing Cesaro and Sheamus for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Now this was a good match, however, Sheamus punched the ref as he got carried away and that ref got knocked out. So while that happened, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson ended up capitalizing, getting the win with another ref sliding in to do the count. Got the win, 1, 2, 3, new tag team champions. However, the other ref got up and said, nah, Sheamus is disqualified, so Anderson and Gallows win by DQ, so Sheamus and that keep the titles. So that was pretty bullshit. You could tell Anderson and Gallows were pretty pissed. So we can only find out that at Royal Rumble we'll probably hopefully have a tag team championship match. We then found out that Kurt Angle would be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2017. We had a 3-on-3 tag team match. It was Owens, Jericho, and Braun versus Seth, Roman, and Zayn. Good match. However, of course, you knew that at the end that Braun was going to get the win over Zayn, and he did. In the SmackDown, we had The Miz versus AJ Styles in just a normal match, which was kind of like egged on by John Cena. So the match ended up in DQ because Styles threw Miz at Cena. Cena stopped him. Miz went to hit Cena, so Cena hit him. DQ. Miz won by DQ. Then it ended up with Miz getting hit with a attitude adjustment, and then also Styles getting hit with the attitude adjustment. Cena raising the title and then walking off. Then I had Nikki Bella and Natalya fight in a merchandise stand. I didn't really understand the facts of this one. They kind of went up there, Natalya grabbed a whole bunch of merch, like John Cena merch and Bret Hart merch, and said, you know, this belongs in the trash, like Nikki, threw it in the trash, and then Nikki like tackled her through a table, and then they just beat the living shit out of each other. It really had no sense to have a fight back there. I don't know where this rivalry is going, but like to make it more interesting, they need to kind of spice it up a little bit more than they are. Then had Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton. Now this was a good match, but Randy Orton lost because Luke Harper got up on the rope, which was kind of like a distraction, to the point where Randy got rolled up. Dean got the win, and now next week Bray Wyatt has set up a match between Randy Orton versus Luke Harper so they can battle it out, get their fucking problems done with, and then move on to go to the Royal Rumble where all three of them will be in there and Bray hopes to win the Rumble. Then in the main event we had Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship in a steel cage match. Awesome match, first women's steel cage match ever for the championship. It was going pretty well until Lala Luchadora came in and she was standing blocking the doorway so Becky Lynch couldn't leave. So it ended up, Becky put Alexa in the disarmer, she had the match won, and then out of nowhere, Lala Luchadora kicked her in the face. Alexa Bliss won the match, started beating on Lynch, Lynch started beating back, demasked she pulled the mask off of Lala Luchadora. It turned out to be Mickie James. Now, we all know that it was not Mickie James, all the other times it was Deonna Purrazzo, but they just wanted to put Mickie James in that situation, so it was Mickie James. In the 205 Live, we had the I Forfeit match between Jack Gallagher and Daivari. So this match was a good one. Daivari had the match pretty much mostly won. He was doing a lot of damage to Gallagher. However, at the end, Jack grabbed his William, the umbrella. It was the third one because the other two broke. So he locked it in, put it around him in like a chicken lock type of thing, and kind of like, I guess you could say he was choking him out, and Daivari said he forfeits. So not only does he forfeit the match, but he also forfeits the rivalry. So he loses this rivalry. Jack Gallagher gets the win in the rivalry. NXT, we had Roderick Strong versus Steve Cutler. Now this was a good match. Of course you knew that Strong was going to win, and he did. Had Big Damo join Sanity when he tried to get Dillinger to join the team. Didn't end up working, so they kind of ended up fighting him, and then Big Damo came out of nowhere, laid him out, and then he took the offer, and now he is a part of Sanity. And to end it, we had the NXT Championship contract signing. Rude and Shinsuke Nakamura. Awesome signing. A lot of funny type of moments where they were like ripping on each other. It's official, that match. I have no idea who's going to win. I like both of these guys. It's a hard one for me to choose. Stay tuned for the predictions, which will be up at the end of this week, guys. So definitely check those out when they do go up, because there will be predictions for NXT TakeOver San Antonio and the Royal Rumble, which are coming up this weekend coming. So stay tuned for the predictions and the results on the channel, guys. So if you did like this episode of This Week in WWE with the TheJaseDawg, make sure you smash that like button hard, guys, but not too fucking hard, don't break your computers. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links are in the description down below. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the Dog Squad and spread the word of the TheJaseDawg to everybody you know. Definitely go and check out all those other gameplays as well as the previous episode of This Week in WWE. Can't believe we made it to a year, guys. A year of This Week in WWE, and we have 126 Dog Squad members. That's awesome. Let's keep this growing, guys. Spread the word of the TheJaseDawg and all the Dog Squad. Let's grow this channel crazy, guys. As always, stay awesome. The TheJaseDawg is out of here. See you.